Hello, hello, hello. This is Jilly Bling. How are you? I have a project using a new stamp set, Magical Meadow. And this I saw online, Jan Clothier. She had 3 different projects using the different Magical Meadow designer paper and this circular fold that is like an easel card. Is that just the cutest? I love that. I always love something a little bit different. So this is what we're going to make today, and it goes strangely fast. Not quite sure why. Well, maybe because there isn't too much stamping. We just stamp winter wishes, and then if you want, this stamp on the inside. And you know this long one, I tried to put that like right along here to frame it, but it doesn't work well. It's just a little bit too long, but it's a beautiful stamp. This whole bundle, oh my goodness. So all these dies, the open dies, cut things out. That does snow, but then there are these there's 4 of them. These 4 dies that cut out shapes that, gosh, it'd be great to watercolor them, or just to have them as a background, or just like this, just a little detail. Beautiful, beautiful. Deckled circles, of course, to make the card, and stylish shapes for the prop for the easel card. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. You're going to be impressed. You're going to be like, oh, that wasn't bad at all compared to the ones I've been doing lately. I did put glue all over this faceted gem just because it probably doesn't belong on the top of a bow, but I like it there. And the glue dot was struggling to hang on, so I loaded it up with glue and I was holding it down for a while. I think it's there permanently now. Okay, here we go. So, and this is in a series of 3 different projects using all the one bundle. I mentioned they copied it from Jan Clothier, and we'll use faceted gems. And let me get this designer paper out of the way. This is where the deer came from on the front. Beautiful paper. And this is called Winter Meadow designer paper. Okay, so these are to cut out this little branch, this fir branch, and I cut out 1 in black, 2 in smoky slate, and then for the inside, 2 in smoky slate. So I have those ready. These are the 2 for the inside, and then here are 3 for the front. And we'll get to those in a minute. Okay, this is to cut out stylish shapes. No stamping needed, just cut it out. So we have that. And when we get to layering, it's going to be gray. That's for the inside. Inside, inside. Top, card base, inside. Okay, I don't want to lose that. So, to make the card base, let's get right to it. Take this, and this, I'll put all the paper cut sizes on my blog. My blog is jillybling.com. And this paper is 8.5 by 4 1/4. And that's because there's 3 circle dies. The largest circle die is 4 1/4. The only thing when you're going to do the base is, here, let me fold it like this. Can you see that there's like a little flat edge right here? Excuse me, that acts as a hinge. I don't know where all this came from. I've been talking all day long. Hold on. My little handy strips. Okay, so when we put this, the largest die on here, see how there's a little gap right there? That's what creates the hinge. And you'll probably want to use washi tape or some type of tape to hold this down. And then before you run it through, check. And then see how it's open right there? But just tape it down in that position. So here it is. You could see the flat spot that acts as the hinge. There, that might be a better, hey, that could be a bra. Boing. Okay, and we have, for the inside, 2 sizes. The smoky slate will be the layer, and the white will be the inside for the greeting. Let's cut those out. Okay, that's for the inside. Okay, and then for the outside, there's 3 layers. The smallest one is the deer, and you could put this wherever you like. If you want your deer way off to the side, that's fine. But no matter what, he'll be a little bit off to the side. But what tree do you want to capture? Like, I like it right there because that captured this tree. But you can move it around. There's a little bit of room. The medium circle is for the smoky slate, and the large circle, the one that's 4 1/4, is for the black. And if you've never done an easel card like this, you're probably wondering, well, you already have the card. Why do you need another black circle? Because this is going to be folded. Here, I'll do it right now. Let me cut these out. Okay, so if you take this top piece, or one of the pieces, fold it in half, and it's dipping down into the hinge, which is fine. Fold it in half, and make sure that these align and these align. Okay, that's going to be the easel. Okay, so to make sense of this, I'm just going to stick this one down. Glue, 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 right in the middle. And then, after I stamp on it, this one will go down. Then on the top, the designer paper, there's no stamping, so I could stick that one down. That one goes on the smoky slate. And the smoky slate goes on the black. And if you're like me, and every once in a while you do a whoops, I do whoopses very often. I have a flat top on my circle. This is supposed to be the perfectly round circle, and it's a little bit flat, but I found a way so it's not as visible. Turn it so the flat spot is down. Put your deer on. And yes, it's flat. At this point it's obvious, but I'm going to put it on this partial black circle, and because it's black and black, they're both circles, you hardly see it anymore at all. So that is what's going to create the easel. There you go. So I'm going to put glue all over the bottom portion. My fingers are blue from the last project. It's not a cardiac thing. It was blue, what was it, Starry Sky ink and a blending brush. And I've already washed twice trying to get it off. It's okay, it's a badge of honor. Okay, so now when I put this on, the top piece, I want to make sure that the deer is upright. No crooked deer. And make sure that the trees are upright. Okay. So yeah, that's where my little whoops is, but you can hardly tell anymore. Okay, so that is done. And we just need to decorate the inside a little bit. So let's do that. I'm going to do that stamp, that woodland type tree. This one here. Well, that one's kind of pretty. Maybe I'll do that one. Change it up a little. See how that looks. So I'll put that in Smoky Slate. Let me check it first. That's better. I didn't push quite as hard. And stamping it on photocopy paper, printer paper, is nothing like Stampin' Up! White. Stampin' Up! White is nice. Okay. Right in the middle. I'm not going to push too hard. Okay. Which one do you like better? They're just different. Okay, and then I'm going to put Winter Wishes in black memento. Winter Wishes. Test that. Ooh, good thing I checked it. Okay. Now I'm all nervous. I'm going to leave a little room for the banner. Oh, it turned out good. And I was leaving room, it might be a little crooked, but I was leaving room for the banner with the fir branches. Yeah, I did that a little crooked, but I think once this is on and it's all decorated, it's going to be fine. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a fog bank or something. I wonder if I could kind of like do a shadowed. Let me try something real fast. So on the paper it's full strength, then what's second strength? Yeah, nah. I was going to put that right next to it, but I don't think so. Okay, so this is ready to go on. There's no more stamping. I'm just going to make sure the words are right. Oh boy, I stamped that really crooked. But I'm going to kind of straighten it out a little bit. By this, that's not good. That's crooked. Should I try to do it again? Yeah. I don't have another one ready. Okay, well, hold on. I have a paper ready, and that's a small die. Okay. Back to square one. Winter Wishes. Anywhere. So was it the trees that I stamped crooked or the words that I stamped crooked? I guess at this point it doesn't matter. Perfect. I did stamp it a little higher too. Okay, where were we? we were putting this on. So these are the two little twigs for the inside. And at first I was putting them on and it was like, that is really big. So I found that if, I'm looking for my scissors, and I know they're somewhere real safe. There they are. If you separate it, it's a little bit easier to position them. But if you don't mind it being big, you could just leave it all together. Okay. So on the back, the ziggle-zaggle of glue. Come on, little branch. I have a feeling the other branches are taking up all the glue. Okay, that's good. Do the double first. And then the single. Whoop. The double goes a little higher. Okay, there it is. How about some dimensionals? Kind of lock those branches in place. 3 of them, because we're going to put 3 rhinestones on there. I probably should stick this on before I put that on. Let's try this again. We were there. Okay, so here's the hinge. Have the words parallel with the hinge. Good, good. Okay, now this can go on. Right there. Kind of centered. It's funny, it's like it keeps on just sitting right there. Looks good. Oh, you know what it is? Oh no, I was thinking it's because I have my flat top. But this piece made it all the way around. Okay, let's just put the faceted gems. Aren't these pretty? Maybe this time I'll use a silver. First time I used the smoky slate. So 3 of these. And the first one I'll put right in the middle. And then the others beside it with just a little gap. Okay, so I think the inside is done. So now let's do our outside, our little bouquet of pine needles, fir needles, evergreen tree needles. Do you know what kind of needles these are? Can you tell? If I asked Tony, he would know. If I asked my son, he would know. I don't know. And I just want it so that the black will show. And then, oh, this is going to go this way. Okay, little bit of glue. And it's okay if it sticks up high from the card because this is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And all of our envelopes are 4 1/4 plus by 5 1/2. So we have plenty of room. I think this branch is a little long though. Okay. And essential metallic thread. I'm going to do a double bow. Gotta get a little fancy in here. Gotta have some bling. Okay, very cute. And I'll put that on with a glue dot. Right there. And then a faceted gem to top it off. And that faceted gem is saying, do you really expect me to hang on to just the top of a metallic bow? So it gets glue. And when it dries clear, so it won't be seen. The glue glob. Okay, that is it. We did it, like in record time. Do you like that? That's a little bit simpler than what we've been doing lately. But I think it's beautiful. I think this is less is more. Okay, thanks for watching. If you can, hit the share button and the like button and the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.